All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Rainy season in Bangkok is well and truly upon us. This morning, opened the curtains, absolutely pouring down. So I thought it was about time that we got another epic Bangkok food court video done. Yesterday, I put up a poll on my community tab on YouTube asking which food court you want to see me do next. The overriding winner was the Mall Bang Kapi, which is exactly where we are today. I'm very, very excited because there's some unbelievable food in this food court. Being a food court video, today's partner for the video is, of course, Wise, the #1 money transferring solution on the market. Okay, so it is early, it's 10 o'clock, it's just opening up. But before we start on our little food hunt of this food court, I've got to get myself a coffee. And there is actually a pretty decent coffee roaster at this mall. So there's two coffee shops that you could go to here. There's Pak Mara at the front as you walk in next to the food court, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's a decent coffee shop. They've got a few good blends, but I prefer 1 to 2 coffee company. You've got to kind of like walk to the back of the ground floor, so away from the food court. So I've come here, grabbed the latte. I like the light blend here. They do also have a Brazil medium blend and a few other blends. But yeah, for me, this is the spot. If you want to find this, look for, there's like a weird little pond thing here with a massive river fish and a manta ray in, and that's where you're going to find the coffee shop. All right, guys, sorry if I was talking a little bit fast there. I'm trying to talk in between the different songs playing that are blaring in this shopping mall. If there was one thing I could change about this place, it would be the music. Anyway, let's move on. So when you get to the food court, you're gonna have to decide whether to use your card. If you don't want to use your card and you can't scan by QR code, you're gonna need to get a cash card from the counter before you start, so you can put money on that. And then if you don't spend it, you can go back and get yourself a refund like every other shopping mall I've ever been to. So it looks a bit dead right now, but that is, as I said, because I've come at 10 a.m. If you come at lunchtime or after work, this place is absolutely packed. So pro tip, get here early. I'm a little bit overwhelmed by just the sheer amount of choice in this place. There is just so much to choose from. There's one of my favorite Chinese noodles, Chongqing noodles, which are really, really good. We've got some unbelievable looking crispy pork. We've got Radna, we've got Nay Uan, which is a famous yen tofu shop. We've got loads of different famous stalls. We've got Khao Soi at Ong Thong Khao Soi, which is really, really famous. And they've got a dish in there, which I really, really want to show you, which is a fried rice with northern Thai sausage. Unbelievable. So yeah, I'm going to grab 3 dishes. I'm going to get 2 savouries, and there's an ice cream that I love in here, so I'm going to grab that as well. But I could grab 20 different dishes. We've got Vietnamese. We've got southern food, boat noodles. They've got a drinks counter so you can grab your drinks. Loads and loads and loads of different Michelin restaurants. They've got Khao Man Gai, Hainanese chicken rice, Isan sausages, loads and loads of different snacks. This, my friends, is a top food court. This is going to be tough. Okay, yeah, so first dish, I'm definitely going to be getting the Khao Pad Sai Ua, fried rice with northern Thai sausage. So these guys have got Michelin 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. Don't know why they haven't got it for the last 2 years. All right, so there's no charcoal cooking, obviously, because we're inside, but we're still getting some very, very high heat. I mean, look at the extraction fan. Extractor fan? What am I talking about? I'll let it's just seasoning that wok. And then what I like about this place is you never get shortchanged because they weigh all the ingredients. So they weigh out the northern Thai sausage. And we've got some smashed up sausage, which is like kind of like mince meat. And then on top, you'll see afterwards, on top we're going to have some sliced up sausage as well. So you really do get a lot of sausage for your money. Right, we're going to go with a bit of lime, coriander. All right, look at this, guys. Dish 1 down. Let's go. All right, I was going to get something different for my second stop. I was going to get the Chinese noodles, but this crispy pork looks unbelievable. So we're going to have to get this. Ooh, on rice or with egg noodle. I think we're going to have to go egg noodle because we've already got rice. I'll bat me more crab,นะครับ. So, a little quick dip. Look at that, loads of garlic. Oh. Oh my God. Áo hàngนะครับ เอ้าแยกนะครับ ได้ไหม ครับ So I want the sauce separate because ขอบคุณนะครับ Whoa. I want the sauce separate because I want to try this crispy pork in all its glory. ขอบคุณนะครับ All right, let's go with this bad boy. Right, 86 baht. Right, so I spent 159 on the fried rice and 86 baht on the mul krab. ขอบคุณนะครับ Just have one of them just for good measure. Right, film and carry at the same time, not a good idea. All right, absolute feast here, guys. Look at the pork. Guys, can we talk about this crispy pork, please? I've never seen anything like this. Look at the crisp on that skin, the crispy skin, and then the middle, sorry to use my fingers, is literally just pulling apart. Look at that. But look how crispy it is. We've got some egg noodles, spring onion, just standard bat mi style. All right, we'll have a little look at this sauce. The reason I didn't want this all over my noodles in case I don't like it, because it probably is going to be a touch too sweet for me. And I thought this was going to be the star of the show. This is what I was interested in showing you. I mean, look at this fried rice. Every single piece of rice is completely surrounded by minced up Sai Ua, which is the Northern Thai sausage, a la this. So you got all those herbs, the fat. Beautiful. Probably, I would say, the world's best sausage. We're going to squeeze that lime all over. We've got some spring onion that we're going to break up with one hand, not the best. Cucumber, etc., etc. And then we've got a bit of chili fish sauce. So I do want those chilies. Okay, so far for these two dishes, I've spent about $7 US, which is unbelievable. I was going to start on the fried rice, but that can wait. We need to talk about this crispy pork. Oh my God. Now, I don't want to overhype this, because as you guys know, I'm a crispy pork fan, but that could be the best mul krab I've ever eaten anywhere. The crunch on the top, followed by that like melt in your mouth layer of fat, and then that soft meat underneath. I actually don't understand how they've done this. Oh my God. This it'll be too soft for some people. The pork is almost like it's been stewed, but it's obviously been fried because it's deep fried pork. There's almost no consistency. It literally melts in your mouth, but then you've got that crispy, crunchy, salty skin on top. Wow. But I will try the sauce. It's not bad, it is very sweet. It's sweet, a little bit sour. They've obviously used the resting juices from the meat. But, nah. For sure, the star of the show is this crispy pork. And I haven't even done anything to these. I haven't put any vinegar on, haven't put any soy sauce, haven't put anything on. I probably should have put some vinegar on them, but I didn't. Hold on. All right, so I just went back over to the counter and stuck on a bit of pounded up chili vinegar and some chili flakes, and now look at that bad boy. Ah. This stool is unbelievable. That's like a fermented, red chili vinegar. Wow. Now it's got everything. I would have just been happy to come and just get this. Honestly, guys, the pork, incredible. Loads of garlic oil. Now it's spicy, now it's sour. Oh. Absolute heaven. All right, guys, before I crack on with the second plate, I just want to take a minute of your time to talk about the partner for today's video. You heard me mention them already. Yes, it is Wise. Now, I use Wise every single day. And if you haven't heard of Wise, for me, they are the #1 money transferring solution on the market. So the main thing I love about Wise is that I predominantly get paid in US dollars from any ads I do, from YouTube, etc., etc. It used to cost me a fortune to get that paid into my English bank or one of my fintech cards. It used to cost me sort of 30, 40, 50 pounds, right? Every time I got paid. Now with Wise, I get paid into a kind of virtual US account because you can hold multiple different currencies at the same time. So I've got Vietnamese dong, I've got Thai baht, I've got British pounds, I've got US dollars. And when I get paid in US dollars, I pay a flat rate of $6. So for me, it's absolutely perfect. Once I've got that money, I can transfer it at super, super low rates into my Thai bank account. It's super, super quick. The fees are transparent and they are always the best. And if you are transferring money from the UK to Thailand or anywhere else and you're not using Wise, you're leaving money on the table. So if you want to check Wise out for yourself, use my code in the description box below. Sign up and you'll get a fee-free transfer of up to 500 British pounds. I'll put the conversion up for the different currencies depending on what country you're in and what you'll get. Or you can get a free Wise card, which you've seen me use on numerous occasions today. So I get paid into Wise, I save a load of money. What's not to love? So check that out in the description box below. Use my code and get that £500 fee-free transfer or your free card. Now, guys, back onto the rice. So as I said, guys, I thought this would be the star of the show and the most interesting thing that I show you today. It might still be, who knows? This is my favorite sausage, as I keep banging on about. Oh, that is decent. You saw when he was cooking it, he just put a tiny little bit of soy sauce in, no salt, no nothing. That's because the sausage, which is, as you can see, spread throughout the whole dish, is already very, very salty, very, very fatty. So he didn't use a lot of fat. He didn't use a lot of salt because the main flavor is coming from that sausage. Yeah. Love that lime juice as well. Right, I'll try a piece of the actual sausage. I don't want to sound like a broken record. When you eat this, it just screams Thailand. Lemongrass, lime leaves, galangal, shallots, chili. Garlic. It's got every ingredient that you would associate with Thailand wrapped up in a fatty sausage. I often say that khao soi was the first dish that I ate in Thailand. It wasn't. This was the first thing I ate in Thailand. I went to eat khao soi, but I ended up eating this first. And I think that's what got me hooked onto Thai food. Now, Ong Thong, the restaurant where this is from, they have a main branch in Ari. They've got a couple of other branches. Is said to be one of the best khao soi in Bangkok. It's a little bit thick and rich for my liking, but this dish is worth going to. The restaurant 4. So if you're in Ari, go and check it out. If you're in this area, come and check this out. I promise you now, the crispy pork is worth coming to this food court for alone if you love crispy pork. So David, my friend, I'm talking to you. I love the way he sort of left the sausage at the bottom of the pan untouched, just to crisp up and caramelize, because you can really taste that crisped up fat throughout the rice. I mean, the sausage on top is a nice touch, but I don't even think you need it. This is a great dish to cook at home. I might cook this at home. If anyone wants to see me cook this, leave a comment in the comment section below. I would still rather be out on the streets and in and amongst it, but sometimes, like with the weather, or my wife wants to come to a mall, I am in malls. So if I'm in a mall, I want to know where the good food is, and you might too, which is the reason why I do one of these videos once a month. I know it isn't everyone's cup of tea, but we're inclusive on this channel, so I've got to keep everyone happy, or no one. All right, guys, it's been a while since I did this, but we're going to get an ice cream. So this place, Finley's favourite, 30 baht, you get 3 little scoops. They're only small. So I'm getting 1 raw meat, which is like mixed sweet corn, vermicelli lodchong, 1 jackfruit, and 1 coconut. 3 peanuts on top, because I need more calories. Coconut cup? Look at that for 30 baht, guys. Do you know, I was going to scam for that. I didn't realise that I could pay for an ice cream on a card, but you can. So even I've learned something from today's video. The other good thing about using your card and having an app like the Wise app, it doesn't have to be Wise, you can do this with any card, obviously, is you can track exactly what you've spent that day. I know I can do it with my Bangkok Bank app as well, but if you're spending cash, sometimes it kind of runs away with you, whereas this, I like this because I can tell you exactly what I've spent today. All right, so my favourite one is probably the jackfruit. But then I've also got this one. I don't know if you can see the green in this, the lodchong. This is the raw meat, or the mixed one. So this one's got bean in it, as she said, sweet corn, which is kind of strange for foreigners, but I've grown to love it because Finley absolutely loves sweet corn in ice cream. What else has it got in it? Lodchong, which are like the little wiggly worms, the pandan worms. This is just a classic, old school Thai coconut ice cream. Amazing. I'm so full though. Absolutely stuffed. I can't believe, what have I just spent? As I said before, I can check my app to see how much I've spent. And I can give you the conversion. Right, so the fried rice, which is by far the most expensive, has cost me 169 baht, or £3.91. That's mid-market rate, by the way. The noodles with the crispy pork, which is the best thing by a mile, that was 86 baht, or £1.99. And the ice cream, which is probably the second best thing, 30 baht, or 70p, which is absolutely incredible. I mean, all of that for, my maths isn't the best, £6.60. I don't know what that is in dollars. I'll stick it up over the top, but I think you'll agree, absolute bargain. Especially given the fact we're in a mall, we're shielded from the elements, which is what you're going to need at this time. Please don't anyone get in the comments and compare this to Terminal 21. There is no comparison with the quality of the food, only the price. And with that, guys, I'm going to wrap up. Tell me which mall you want me to go to next month when it is properly raining, and I will get that done. We are back on the streets for the next video, so don't miss that one. Thank you very much for everyone that's watched today's video. Thank you to everyone that's bought my street food map. You won't find any of these in my street food map, but I will try and find the original shops and put them in. I've also got some guides now, so check those out. Links in the description, and I will see you in the next one.